In a quiet antique shop at the end of Maple Street, there stood an old mirror, tall, golden framed, and covered in a thin veil of dust. No one ever paid it much attention until Clara walked in one rainy afternoon. She wasn't looking for anything special, just a distraction from her own reflection. Lately, every time she looked in the mirror at home, she saw nothing but flaws, tired eyes, lines of worry, a face she barely recognized. But this mirror felt different. When she pulled away the dusted cloth, her reflection shimmered, brighter, softer, almost glowing. For the first time in years, she smiled. "You're beautiful," whispered a faint voice from the glass. Clara froze. The shopkeeper, an old man, had stepped out for tea. She looked around. No one. She stared back at her reflection. The voice repeated, "You're everything they never saw." Her heart pounded, but she couldn't look away. The reflection smiled wider, too wide, and whispered again, "You deserve more. Don't let them make you small." The next morning, Clara bought the mirror. At first, it changed everything. She began dressing better, walking taller, even smiling more. Her co-workers noticed. Her boss promoted her. Her ex-boyfriend called her, apologizing. And every night, before bed, she'd stand in front of the mirror, listening. "You're stronger than them," it said. "You don't need anyone." Days turned into weeks. But slowly, the mirror's words grew darker. "They envy you. They'll betray you. You're perfect. They are not." Clara began avoiding friends. She stopped visiting her mother. She shut her curtains tight so no one could watch her shine. One night, during a storm, she stood before the mirror again, her eyes tired, her hair tangled. "I don't look beautiful tonight," she said softly. The reflection smiled coldly. "Then make them see it." The glass began to shimmer, her reflection twisting, flawless, radiant, cruel. "You were never meant to be ordinary," it hissed. "Break the things that hold you back." Clara screamed, and threw a vase. The mirror shattered. The voice stopped. The room fell silent, except for her breathing. When she looked down at the broken pieces, she saw herself reflected 100 times. Not perfect, not glowing, but real. And for the first time, she didn't hate what she saw. She smiled, weakly, but truly. She felt relieved. And that's the end. Subscribe for more.